that old wind moans on a weary winter Sunday, like a friend that keeps on knocking on my home. I've been moved by the crying of the newborn, the honey sweetness of the air in spring. I've watched the moonlight flood across the sleepy hills and valleys, heard the sadness in his requiem. I've been moved watching nature slowly turning through the seasons and the patterns that she brings. As the morning star proceeds across the breaking of a new day, you'll find the black crows ready on the wing. I've been moved watching something that's been suffering, be it humankind or any living thing. From the fury of the storm that the pomegranate is reborn, and the desert blooms satisfy a king. I've been moved by the tireless sea churning, and the scarlet of an inland dust. When a close friend has died, I turned away and I cried as they laid him down and shoveled in the dust. I've been moved. Thank you. Bit of Bruce Coburn now. Does anyone like Bruce Coburn?
Oh, yes.
Tell me there is no mystery, mystery, mystery. You can't tell me there is no mystery. It's everywhere I turn. Moon over junkyard where the snow lies bright, snow lies bright, snow lies bright. Moon over junkyard where the snow lies bright, and set my heart to burn. Stood before the shaman, I saw star-strewn space, star-strewn space, star-strewn space. Stood before the shaman, I saw star-strewn space, behind the eye holes in his always gives me vertigo, vertigo, vertigo. Infinity always gives me vertigo and fills me up with grace. My favorite verse. I was built on a Friday and you can't fix me, you can't fix me, you can't fix me. I was built on a Friday and you can't fix me. Even so, I've done okay. So grab that last barrel full of gasoline, gasoline, gasoline. of beauty can intoxicate, just like the finest wine. So all you stumblers who believe love rules, believe love rules, believe love rules. Come all you stumblers who believe love rules, stand up and let it shine. Thank you. Some more Bruce Coburn. With frozen teeth has a tongue tied up in thorns. 1/6-banded sense of time, that space all shot and torn. See him wander hand in hand, look at me, I'm so forlorn. Ask anyone who can recall, it's horrible to be born. Big circumstance comes looming like a darkly roaring train, rushes like a sucking wound across the winter plain. Recognize it, neither polish, shine, nor spot, nor stain. And wherever you are on the compass road, you'll never be again. Left like a shadow on the step where the body was before. Shipwrecked at the stable door. Like a shadow on the step where the body was before. Shipwrecked at the stable door. Big circumstance that brought me here, wish it would send me home. Never was clear what home was, but it's nothing you can own. Can't be bought with cigarettes or nylons or perfume. And all the highest bid again is a voucher for a tune. Blessed are the poor in spirit, blessed are the meek, for there shall be the kingdom that the power-mongers seek. Blessed are the dead for love, and those who cry for peace, and those who love the gift of earth, may their tinkle increase. Left like a shadow on the step where the body was before. Shipwrecked at the stable door. Left like a shadow on the step where the body was before. Shipwrecked at the stable door. Shipwrecked at the stable door.
Just while Gavin's taking breath, we're clearly a much smaller crowd today than last month, and in case you didn't know, there was a disco here last night, so we've gone into this corner. This is Gavin McKinney who's playing in, so you keep going, Gavin. I'm not telling you to stop. So thanks to Gav, and also to Alan who's coming to speak. We've had this sort of Janet McRandall's had a family crisis, so she's had to go interstate to help out there, and so she's not around. And I think Dave was saying he hadn't heard a song played before, but some of those Bruce Coburn songs I haven't heard in public before either. That's fantastic. And thanks very much for coming. I'm going to Terry Gatfield's also not here. He's gone overseas. So I I'm just going to create some lucky door prizes and then bring around a box. So if you want to help with today's cost, I'll give you a lucky door number and there'll be a book available, so you've got a very high chance today of getting a lucky door prize. Very high chance. If you thought you had a problem last time, it's dramatically higher today.
Off a group called the Chieftains from Ireland, but this is an old Barry Norman song from the 70s or 80s. Some say he was an outlaw lad, he roamed across the land with a band of unschooled ruffians and a few old fishermen. No one knew just where he came from or exactly what they'd done, but they said it must have been something bad that kept him on the run. Some say he was a poet, that he'd stand upon the hill, that his voice could calm an angry crowd or make the waves stand still, that he spoke in many parables that few could understand, but the people sat for hours just to listen to this man. Some say he was a sorcerer, a man of mystery. He could walk upon the water, he could make a blind man see, that he conjured wine at weddings and did tricks with fish and bread, and he talked of being born again and raised people from the dead. Some say a politician who spoke of being free, who was followed by the masses on the shores of Galilee. He spoke out against corruption and he bowed to no decree, and they feared his strength and power, so they nailed him to the tree. Some say he was the Son of God, a man above all men. He came to be a servant and to set us free from sin. Well, that's who I believe he was, 'cause that's who I believe. And I think we should get ready, 'cause it's time for us to leave. Thank you. Now I'll hand the drum over to Glenda, who's going to help me out with another old song, this time by Sidney Carter, who wrote Lord of the Dance. Again. you. This instrument is very ancient, hundreds of years old, from Iran and Kurdistan, tanbur.
How do you say it?
Tanbur, T-A-N-B-U-R. Here's a song I wrote called Upside Down, inspired by a book called The Upside Down Kingdom, which some of you might have read. I can't remember the author's name. We're gonna turn the world upside down with the revolution of love, love, love. We're gonna turn the world upside down with the revolution of love. Yes, in the year of Jubilee, debts were cancelled and slaves set free. Yes, in the year of Jubilee, debts were cancelled and slaves set free. We're gonna turn the world upside down with the revolution of love, love, love. Jesus is turning the world upside down with the revolution of love. Yes, in the sun to set you free. Don't you know that you are free indeed? Yes, in the sun to set you free. Don't you know that you are free indeed? We're gonna turn the world upside down with the revolution of love, love, love. Jesus is turning the world upside down with the revolution of love. So come with us into the light. Deaf now hear and blind have sight. So come with us into the light. Deaf now hear and blind have sight. We're gonna turn the world upside down with the revolution of love, love, love. Jesus is turning the world upside down with the revolution of love. Sing along. We're gonna turn the world upside down with the revolution of love, love, love. Jesus is turning the world upside down with the revolution of love. Thank you. How much time do I have left? Couple more.
With the screen on there, we haven't got the thing connected to the computer yet.
So I've already done a song about the voting yes. I'll do one more to finish, but here's a song for the people in Iran. For the dancing in the alleys and the streets, for the thrill and the fear of getting caught kissing, for my sister, my brother, and unity, for the times we tried to change their minds and sell beliefs, for the loss of pride, for poverty, for the dream of just a normal life for you and me, for all the children who were starving and the loaf of bread, for the greed of politics and all the lies they spread, for all the mass polluted air we breathe, for all the litter in the streets and the dying trees, for all the animals who suffer from elimination, for the cats and dogs who some love us with no hesitation, for the tears that never end, for all the images that keep on turning in our heads, for a simple smile for just a little while, for the future generations fight for their time, for the empty promises of heaven in the afterlife, for all the imprisonment of beautiful minds, for the babies who were born and the ones who died, for all the times you told the truth and all the time you lied, for all the speeches that we heard about 1,000,000 times, for all the shacks and shelters that were sold to make a dime, for just a glimpse of a peaceful life, for the rising of the sun after an endless night, for the pills we pop just to get some sleep, for all mankind, for our country, Iran, for the boys and girls who never knew equality, for a woman, for life and liberty, for liberty, for Irazade. Azadeh means freedom. Okay, better make it the last one. Is that right? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, if I've got time for two more. No? Just one more.
Want two more?
Okay, all right. So,
We didn't get started away.
all right. So I'm just going to do a little instrumental. So that was for the women of Iran. This one's called Women of Ireland, followed by a slip jig called the Butterfly. Okay, last one by Kev Carmody. Sorry, no, by Archie Roach. Here we go, by Uncle Archie Roach, and maybe you'll sing along in the chorus. Oh, when darkness overcomes us, and we cannot find our way, although we keep on searching for the light of day, and we hear the children crying, and we don't know what to do. Gotta hold on to each other, and love will see us through. Let love rule, let it guide us through the night, that we may stay together and keep our spirits calm. Only truth will shine the morning light, 'cause love's the only thing that will keep us safe from harm. Oh, I cover up my ears so I cannot hear the voices of hate and the voices of fear, and I cover up my eyes so I cannot see what happened to this country that used to be free. Let love rule, let it guide us through the night, that we may stay together and keep our spirits calm. Only truth will shine the morning light, 'cause love's the only thing that will keep us safe from harm. Does anyone know what country we're on? Jagera country. And across the river, Turrbal country. And down the Gold Coast is Yugambeh country. Here we go. Oh, you know I love this country. Every rock and every wastelands and the deserts, the rivers and the sea. Well, you know I love the people, wherever they are from. Yes, I love all the people who call this land their home. Let love rule, let it guide us through the night, that we may stay together and keep our spirits calm. Only truth will shine the morning light, 'cause love's the only thing that will keep us safe from harm. 'Cause love's the only thing that will keep us safe from harm. Thank you.
Right, so this is Gavin McKinney. If you haven't heard Gavin sing before, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Even though I was rushing around like a man thing, that was really fantastic. So thank you very, very much. And yeah, we don't have Archie Roach with us now, but that song is a great introduction to the week ahead that we have all need to face together. So, welcome to Theology on Tap. We don't have our usual MC, we don't have our bucket man, and we don't have our crowd. But those of us who are here, I think we're going to have a very helpful and engaging conversation with Alan Weir. So Gav, just to sort of finally say thank you, and I need to put a gift in here, so I'll do that in a second. I'll give this to you shortly. Alan is, if I introduce Alan while Gav keeps working through what he's got to move, I have the privilege of looking after Alan's mother as a GP. So that's as close as I can say I can get to Alan, and I've actually, at certain times in Alan's life, he's given me the privilege of looking after him. So that's been a wonderful experience to know the Weir family and Alan. And Alan started his life as he graduated from school in banking. He's shared with us and became involved in education, and he's a really great teacher, and you'll find him in that space as he presents to us this afternoon. He's got himself involved in the independent Christian school movement, and he's had to do a lot of the hard yards in that sector, and so he's going to share some of that journey and what it all means for that type of education today. Now there'll be questions that you can ask. I don't think we need to break up into groups today. So just think about a question and brew it over in your mind as Alan speaks, and then we can interact with him with some questions at the end. Don't forget, if you need to go to the toilet, it's upstairs once you get upstairs from here. Be careful on the stairs because they're wet. We do have an event on the 12th of November.